Dexy, one of the most popular content creators and the co-owner of Blacklist International, Alodia.
Hello, selamat siang cantik.
Hello.
You know what it means? Hello, good afternoon, pretty.
Oh, thanks for teaching us.
Yes.
Now, regardless what happens, Philippines will come out a winner. How proud are you that once again, Philippines versus Philippines in the grand finals?
Actually, it is very surreal because this is kind of reminiscent from the M3 tournament last year. And I'm just really proud to be able to get this far because Blacklist didn't have really like an easy path. All the teams were doing really well in this tournament, so I wish them luck for this match.
Oke, Alodia benar-benar nggak menyangka ini akan terjadi lagi Philippines lawan Philippines seperti halnya di M3. Tapi melihat perjalanan Blacklist yang nggak mudah, dia benar-benar proud, dia benar-benar bangga terhadap anak-anak dari tim Philippines yang bertemu kembali di M4.
Dexy?
How about you, Dexy?
All I can say is hashtag Pinoy Pride.
Pinoy Pride!
Hashtag Pinas lang malaki.
We are here in Jakarta, where the M4 knockout stage is taking place.
Who's looking for it? Yao jumps in, takes the kill away, but it's gonna be AB! Could be bad for Falcon. Kyrie finds Naomi. Can it get a double? Make it a triple. That is a full team wipe for Onyx. You have the arbiters moving on in the upper brackets. It's RR2.
Coming in front of you, Hudge in, and R7 will long, 3 members falling just for the toss of Hudge.
Welcome to the M Room.
Clara, we have a lot of comments right now on TikTok.
Fans has been posting video and messages to support the teams, Mara. How are we gonna take a look on some of them, Mara?
Let's check them out.
Let's go.
In here, let's pick Taylor, our first feature right here. Says Blacklist with our comfort picks equals disaster for the other team.
We've heard strat.
Yeah, the Ube strat, and we've heard Oh My Venus saying over and over that the biggest mistake the opponent makes is when they do not ban her Estes. Keep that in mind. Let's pick another comment.
I don't know, Estes. Okay.
How about this one right here? Lord Skylar.
Wow, Skylar's posting on TikTok.
Oh, same thing. Venus with SSB like free roaming to disrupt Echo. Do you think Echo's gonna make the same mistake again, not banning this
I don't
Estes?
think so. They missed each other couple times, so this gonna be something different for both of the teams.
Something different. I really want to see Oh My Venus if using the Estes, using the Estes M3 skin. That would be a statement.
Yes.
Let's take a look at another comment. How about...
Gideon is here.
That's Gideon. Gideon right there. What's Gideon saying?
Oh, this is the prediction of us. Echo or Blacklist?
How about for you, Echo or Blacklist?
It's kind of hard. Both of them are strong, but Blacklist is super strong.
Oh, he thinks it's gonna be Echo 1-0 first. Okay. Lots of people are predicting
Echo,
right now.
wow.
So make sure, comment on TikTok. Let us know what your thoughts are. Claire, let's take a look at another comment. Who are we gonna
Yes.
feature right now?
Let's go. We got a lot of comment and videos here, Mara.
Oh, there's you also.
Oh.
How about, what is he saying right here? This one right
Let's go.
there.
Esports
From
ID.
Esports Indonesia.
Oh, Rahasia Bocil Dewa says that the secret of the boys from Echo Philippines, they didn't get pressed on the M4, and everyone is questioning how Blacklist is so strong.
But you know, Echo, you can see these two boys right here. That's Sanjay and Sanford, 16 and 17-year-old. They're the first timers here in the M series, already making a statement. It's going to be a bright future for the both of them.
Yeah.
Let's pick another one.
Let's go, find another one. Ooh.
Grangers, right over here. Grangers
Bam,
is
bam,
saying, wishing luck to the whole Echo team. Can't let Blacklist getting that back-to-back. Ooh, that's going to be a really hard one because Blacklist International is very determined. We love getting your comments on TikTok, so keep them coming. Be sure to use the hashtag Mobile Legends Bang Bang, MLBB M4, and Dare to be Great.
Langsung aja kirim postingan kalian tentunya untuk ngedukung tim-tim yang akan beradu di Grand Final tentunya di TikTok.
Now we're going to dissect the performance of Echo and Blacklist International during this entire M4. So analyst, break it down for us.
The world watches here today, incomprehensible of what might be a potential defending champion. Us here at the analyst stands once more. This is LaFell. This is the most wanted man here and across the world. It's Wolf, Miracle, and myself, Gideon Q. We're going to talk a little bit about between the matchups between Blacklist International and as well as Echo. But honestly, guys, I think there has been a lot of talks, and based on what we've seen, thanks to Mara and Clara, I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, Echo seems to be the favorite for a lot of teams. But do people really understand how much of a challenge that is going to be, LaFell?
Okay, so here's the thing. They already went for the best of 5, and in that one, Blacklist did win. But the thing is, looking at how Echo plays, they're very explosive. They have a lot of drive. Once they get a small victory, they will snowball out of control. So I feel like it's going to be a very tight match because Echo is very explosive, but with explosions, Blacklist can see it happening, and they could like weather it down and then get a comeback.
Well, I mean, comeback or not, a best of 7 is a different challenge here. And we gotta obviously ask the smartest man at the desk, as proclaimed, the best of 7. How does this really shake things up between Blacklist and as well as Echo? And we've seen before, Blacklist has stated that they don't usually lose twice to a team, but in a best of 7, who's more favored in this particular situation?
I think that it's just natural to vote for Blacklist International, right? Because they had a lot of experience. They have been here before in the Grand National stages. But then again, I think it's going to be a question of who is better when it comes to handling their fatigue. Because we saw in the best of 5 series, right, between these two teams, there were so many ideas and strategies that kind of got exhausted by both teams between each other. So I will say that when it comes to just to answering your question of who is favored here, I think Blacklist because of their experience, but Echo, if they really showed something different from a best of 5, I think that Blacklist will be stunned from that.
Well, we'll see how that's going to be. Soon we're going to be throwing off some graphics and we're really going to start breaking it down. But Miracle, my brother, unfortunately our nations have been cut down a little short here. It's a little sad, of course, but walk me through this because now the performance summary overall, how important is this overall first pick rate? Blue side used to be dominant side during the group stages, but things have changed and the meta technically has evolved.
Well, obviously looking at it right now, for the first pick, it's kind of weird, right? Because for first pick, Echo has a very, very good win rate. They love picking up their prio heroes. Sometimes it's the Kaja, it's the Yi, but mostly it's the carry on Benny, right? So the first pick has been very, very good for Echo. Not so much for Blacklist, but it's a fun fact that right now, in the M4 meta, we all think that, hey, first pick is going to be better. No, not for Blacklist, because they actually enjoy being the second pick. 72.7% win rate on second pick, which is pretty crazy, but it really makes sense when you understand their heroes. They really like to counter the opponents based on what they prioritize first, and Blacklist, especially up against Echo, they kind of have their number.
I mean, if we're talking about numbers here, well, I mean, when we're looking at that, and especially when it comes down to that second part of second picks, generally it's just overall higher, and it's not even like below 50% for either one of these teams.
72%, right? I think that it is the Blacklist special, the Bonchan special, to kind of go for the trade, the first two picks, then eventually go for a curveball in the last pick. That's how he is able to outplay his teams. But looking now at the KDA, okay, so almost the same, but Benny Cutie, that's 7 average KDA is actually pretty high.
Okay, so here's the thing. Looking at KDA, it's either two things. Number one, you don't die as much, or number two, you just get a lot of kills. And that's why we gotta talk about the numbers, because according to the average KDA, numbers have proven that Echo, they're more explosive. Because even talking to Bonchan, it's all about the objectives. But for Echo, it's the same, but their objectives are kills.
I mean, this could honestly skew the data here, and that's something that I really want to talk about, because overall we're talking about GPM high score. We're looking at OHEB here, and I honestly was hoping to see him in the KDA side, but no, he's only in that GPM. So teams, and especially for Blacklist International, are winning games with OHEB just hard farming, but not getting as many kills as we would like to, imagine, from the performance of M3.
Honestly, looking at it, if you see how Blacklist International plays compared to Echo, I think LaFell kind of touched on it already. Echo is very explosive, but Blacklist International, they're consistent, right? They don't need a lot of kills. Sometimes they even die for it, but hey, they deal a lot of damage, and the damage is enough for them to get the dub in the game. For Echo, it's a lot relies on actually their mid lane and their gold lane, sometimes even their XP lane. Carl TZ has taken more of a utility role this time, as you can see from the performance summary here with the top hero picks. The top hero picks for Echo, it's gonna be the Fredrin. So Carl TZ in this tournament, he's evolved, he's matured as a player from the player we saw at M2, the assassin, the hyper carry Carl TZ. He's still here, but he knows that right now it's time to enable these younger players, the players like Sanji, Sanford, to perform on the stage.
Funny enough, LaFell, you and me, we have no stake in this, unfortunately. We're not part of that top region, so we can actually have an objective look at the overall performance of both of these teams. And so far, and especially with Echo, we're seeing, Cartezi's performance. Yeah, he's great. The next generation of a potential Filipino dynasty here being built upon his shoulders. Is this going to be a problem, or is Blacklist going to defend?
Honestly, I'm on the side of Echo. I kind of feel like they will build their own dynasty as long as they understand they gotta watch out for the draft, because so far we're looking at performance summary, but something we gotta take note of, most of